Today's batch turned out well, eh?
Did you hear about what happened at the Big Wheel?
That's a
At the
load
mill?
of shit.
Yeah, the place by the Zeherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding! Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this, Miller Boschka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in
I'll
and
have
chucked
a
him into
beer.
the water.
Good day, dear.
Without anyone noticing. That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Do we have a deal?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. Very well then. Thank you kindly, and come again, friend.
Huh? You can't be here. Next time, don't come in here without permission.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange colour.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Why not? I can kill two birds with the one stone.
That's great. It'll be well worth your while.
I hope so. Where can I find that wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore, but those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even one single sheep? I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
All right. I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that forked birch. Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times he's rammed his way into my house to get some. I happen to have one here. If you take it with you, he'll follow you around like a loyal dog. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and hide. Ignatius will stay there.
Where can I hide there?
There's a thicket across the road. But don't worry, if the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling. Take care.
How are you, Ignatius? Sorry. I thought now that we're partners, you'd be a bit more talkative. Why do they call you Ignatius? All right. Keep it to yourself.
What's up, Joey? What's up? What are you doing? Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Forked birch. I think I found the spot. Well, Ignatius, I'll put your snack right here. Now, come and eat it up. Once you see a wolf, just out loud, and then run away. All right? I'll be hiding in the bushes, and we'll jump out to save you in time.
God damn it. God damn it. Stop it.
positie. So now on the ground. Now you can flatten the feet of sheep. A little bit bigger because you can't just down it this one. Here you go. So that's number one. Now you wait a little bit. So this is going to attack now. Try to watch it because that's the only way that you can kill them easy. Because if you keep hitting them, they are a lot harder. Try to watch it because that's the only way that you can kill them easy. Because if you keep hitting them, they are a lot harder. Oh, this one. Can I kill them now? Oh, okay, that's really cool. That's the first time that he goes to run away. Yeah, I still too soon, I think. Because he's going to the top. Still here. Here we go. So,
Forked birch. I think I found the spot. Well, Ignatius, I'll put your snack right here. Now, come and eat it up. Once you see a wolf, just out loud, and then run away. All right? I'll be hiding in the bushes, and we'll jump out to save you in time.
No. Stop. Come on. Really? Come on. Alright, girlie, go. Come on. Go up.
Good day.
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
Ah, I'm glad to see you alive and healthy. How did it go?
You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You don't say. What a relief it is to hear that. Here's something for your help, just like I promised.
I didn't find my dog among them.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice a stray dog in the woods. He doesn't live far away. Down the hill here along the road. Right on the rock above the pond.
I wanted to tell you something about Ignatius.
Did something happen to him?
No, nothing happened. He survived. And he's probably back with the flock by now.
I'm glad to hear that. He's a stubborn fool, but I'm fond of him.
I
Take
need
care.
to get the gamekeeper home before I start asking questions.
dead men would be floating down the river for at least a week without anyone noticing. Exactly. And that's not all. A dead man and a gold chain round his neck.
Hey, you can't walk around at night without a light. Do you want me to arrest you? Light a torch. That's more like it. Now, on your way.
All right. This is already sharp. This is sharp enough as it is.
Greetings. Greetings.
Oof, I'm as hungry as a wolf.
welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked, and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Catchuck Pond, beyond Jelly-Off. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Well, what can you do?
Nothing. What would you like?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trotsky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along the described Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others? They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
God grant...
You help.
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Jesus Christ be praised.
God bless you.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Word about the price.
Sure. Why not?
Do you accept?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. You'll convince me with that price. Great. Come back anytime, friend.
Same to you.
The Lord be with you.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some. If you ever fight here again, I'll drag you out by the ear myself. Got that?
Me? I made an effort. It was capon.
Aye, birds of a feather. Even in the pillory you were like a pair of turtle doves together. Down to business. I don't have all day for you. So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you, because this reeks of hell.
The humans won't be coming back here. Don't worry.
Good. Peace at last. Until you get into trouble again, that is.
Why?
I'd like to ask you about that hermit in Apollonia.
Go on then.
How do I get to the hermit?
You're asking for trouble, lad. But all right, if you insist, you go through Apollonia along the path below the rocks till you reach the point where it crosses the stream. And from there, you take the path uphill to the left, leading into the rocks.
What do you know about this apparition?
Stanislav, the herds boy. He comes running into the village that night, all terrified, saying he'd seen a rider from hell in Apollonia. And the very next night, it appeared in the rocks below the road to Tahov. There's this conciliatory stone cross there. And the next day, it was at a funny angle. There's some devilry in it for sure.
And it was the herds boy who saw it by the cross, or someone else?
The apothecary's wife, Gerda. Ask her yourself. She's not been herself ever since, poor woman.
Where can I find the herds boy?
Stanislav has a sheep pen in the meadow beyond the Troskovitz graveyard, right above the big crossroads outside Apollonia.
Who's this hermit fella, anyway?
No one knows. He settled in the rocks a few years back. Folk used to go to him for various healing ointments or advice.
And what has he got to do with this apparition?
Well, he was at death's door recently, bedridden, and then suddenly he's got his health back. Just like that. And he's like a different man since then. He sends everyone who goes to see him packing. Mark my words. He sold his soul to the devil to get better. And the devil sometimes comes here on the prowl for unwary souls.
Where did these peculiar monks come from?
Hard to say, but they rode in on well-fed horses.
Monks on horseback? That's definitely odd.
Well, Bashka the Butcher says they came from the bishop about that diabolical apparition. In short, the Inquisition.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Nothing much, fortunately. And I hope it stays that way.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I hear something happened to the hermit.
Forget about him. He's in a bad way. Sick, they say.
I hear Ambrose the hermit has some old sword.
Aye, a broken one. He used to have it hanging on the wall of his hut, but that was long ago.
I was told Stanislav the herds boy saw the devil in the rocks.
God in heaven, save us. It happened a few days ago. He saw him with his own 2 eyes.
What happened at the conciliatory cross?
Hard to say. It was turned around. But what Gerda from the apothecary saw there, you'll have to ask her.
God bless. Hrovka Stream. Who was it? Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this, Miller Boschka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
Lord be with you.
I'd like to ask you about something.
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Go away, please.
Easy now, Gerda. There's nothing to be afraid of. Trust me. I'll figure out what's going on in these parts.
No, I don't believe you. Go away or I'll start screaming. Folks, help! For God's sake, help!
And with you. Greetings to you.
Help! Come quick! Where is everyone? Help! Help me! Folks, help! For God's sake, help!
Well,
Help!
that's a tough one.
Come quick!
I wouldn't get my hopes
Where
up.
is everyone? Folks, help! For God's sake, help!
Crime's been on the bloody rise as of late, so I've got my eye.
What happened to the hermit from Apollonia?
He's been acting strange the last few days. Don't bother going there.
I hear Ambrose the hermit has some old sword.
Aye, he used to have it hanging on the wall in his hut, but then he took it down. He might have sold it.
I've heard you dye your own fabric.
I used to. I tried a few times, but I had to give it up. Troskovitz is on a hill, and there's not enough water for that. Why'd you ask?
I'd like to buy some pigment.
I see. Or perhaps I could find some leftover black. If you have enough groschen, it's yours.
Ah, damn. That's more money than I thought.
Well, lad, a rare thing like that has a price. Take it or leave it.
conciliatory cross. An old memorial to some unfortunate event. This is where Gerda saw the apparition. I can't do this without a spade.
God damn it.
I'll need to get a spade first.
could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
Now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end, all covered in sand, hot and dry, with no fresh water. The people there call themselves the Blemites. They have neither head nor neck.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard. That's a beautiful bull you've got there. You don't see an animal like that every day.
Aye, and nothing is the finest animal far and wide. He wasn't cheap either.
Aren't you afraid of wolves tearing him to pieces?
How would they get here? Besides, I keep him in the barn at night, guarded by my farmhand. You're a bit too interested in a nothing. What's it about?
I'm just curious. Can you blame me? I had a dream the other day, and in this dream, I saw a great white bull. So when I saw Arnesteck, I thought to myself, bloody hell, that must mean something. And now I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
Look, I may be old, but I ain't stupid. Cut the bullshit, piss off, before I beat you black and blue.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Nein! Verdammt!
God be with you. God be with you. Greetings. How can I help you today?
I need to take a load off.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmaids.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
Nah, that's too much. I won't pay that much for it.
I'm offering honest services at an honest price. But suit yourself.
I'd like to use your service.
Certainly.
Prepare me a hot bath and wash my clothes.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
Ave Maria. It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Greetings.
For my meter, listen properly. Chubby Clara never says no. These two fine lads
I'd like to try the fights here.
Why not? But it won't be for free. If you don't have enough money, try to go and see Crazel at the mill. He recently bragged he was going to send someone here, but no one has come yet. Maybe you can come to some agreement together.
Fine. I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
God bless.
Greetings.
And oh, the lovely wench is there.
What are you two talking about, then?
A peasant like you would never understand.
Well, looks can be deceiving. If I weren't so kind-hearted, you might annoy me with talk like that.
Wise counsel indeed. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Aye, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
It's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
So, you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Honorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
My God, what now?
Well, I rather doubt it's to be found in beer or some wench's cleavage. Those might be nice to look at, but an artist should seek inspiration in higher things.
My very words. Let's drink to that.
However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly...
And highborn.
Clever.
Experienced.
Intrepid.
Unique.
In short, just the right fella.
You might be able to help us out with something.
What are you after?
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's Henry. H-E-N... something...
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer, a man of action, a man of goodwill, a man of knowledge, a man.
A fucking good fella.
A fellow who helps his fellow man. Aspiring minstrels.
If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our throats. Songs just waiting for a voice to raise you to the heights of glory.
Imagine it. An ode to Henry, the hapless, hoe-wielding hero, harassing the heartless hordes of
humans?
That's it! Hark! Henry the Lionheart! The only thing missing for you to achieve glory is...
a loot! We need a loot!
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre il cane, e una altra la lepre. He who seeks shall find, or something like that.
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenter's in Troskowitz. The house directly opposite the Rathaus.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
Well, if it were in our hands...
In our hands, it will sing like a nun on Sunday.
And it will be the torch lighting our way from this provincial purgatory to the gates of Kuttenberg.
Torch? Shit, you want to fucking burn it?
It's a metaphor, you ignorant oaf.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Please just quieten down for a bit.
Do you really think Henry can handle it?
Well,
you know what
you want another?
Said? He won't sell that loot for it.
I'd like to try the fights here.
What if you don't? Maybe.
Fine. I'll go and see him, and we'll see.
Greetings to you. About what I'd expect from you.
It's filthy again. Damn it.
Hey, the beer's gotta flow.
God grant you health.
Blessings to you. Where are you heading, laddie?
I'm headed to Truskovitz.
In that case, you'll avoid the bloody barn.
What barn?
There's an old abandoned barn not far from here. Some vagabond has camped there. On the booze from morning till night. Right nuisance he is. I've tried to have a word, but the bastard came at me with an axe. That's why I warn passers-by, so they don't come to no harm. God only knows what that bloke might do.
Thanks. I'll keep it in mind.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
What brings you here? God bless. What would you like?
I heard there's a wedding coming up. Your son and the bailiff's daughter. That'll be a great feast.
Aye, and a pretty expensive one, too. But older is my only son. He deserves a wedding that'll be the talk of the county for a long time.
Can I come and see it? I've never been to a nobleman's wedding before.
Henry, you helped us with the weapons, but don't you think you're getting a bit too bold?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just curious.
I understand, but don't get above yourself. Better help Radovan the blacksmith. Maybe he'll take you to the wedding. He's forging a wedding present for my son.
Lord Semine, what will happen with that robber from Apollonia now that we've captured him?
You mean Gules? You might find it hard to believe, Henry, but the man is of noble birth. That means I can't simply lock him up or, God forbid, execute him. So I took him into my service.
It's true, he wasn't an easy opponent. A warrior like him could surely come in handy.
Exactly. But first, he has to prove himself.
How?
It looks like we didn't wipe out all the bandits who were pillaging with him. So his first task will be to take care of what's left of his own band.
Greetings to you, sir.
Greetings to you.
Wait, that's my Pebbles, my girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded. So it belongs to me now.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her. Don't forget to get some proper tack as well.
God bless.
Come here.
What an ugly old nag.
Oh, there now. Go! Quick!
Ka!
Whoa!
Ka! 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 Ka!
Right, listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can see. Satan is 1,000 times better than what Jesus ever was. I hear he's in Gutenberg. And they can't prize him high enough in the city. He kicks out all the dishonest officials. He got rid of all the locals and thieves. They're saving now by silver, silver. They started making drinks with it. That would never happen to He didn't look after the kingdom at all. We should all thank God. He's finally sent us a good ruler. Just as good as his father, Charles.
God grant you health.
God bless you.
There. It looks better already.
What would you like?
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
I talked to Betty.
And?
Nothing yet. It seems there's no talking to this hermit.
And Betty didn't help you?
Well, not really. It seems she's afraid.
Betty? Afraid? And did she mention me?
She didn't.
Ah, that's all water under the bridge. Betty's a tough woman, you know. Not one you'd want to rub up the wrong way. And if she's afraid, you won't have it easy, lad.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
And get a move on, for fuck's sake. Time's running out.
I tell you, he didn't look after the kingdom at all. We should all thank God. He's finally sent us a good ruler.
What are you doing here?
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Word about the price. Sure, why not? Aye, that'll do. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Word about the price.
All right, I'm listening. Aye, that'll do. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
There you are.
And who might you be?
Your wife?
Oh, yeah, right. I recognize my wife. Anywhere.
You look like you couldn't even count to 4.
I'll show you. What? See? Easy peasy.
Right, listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see his friend. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever.
Lord be with you.
I feel a lucky roll coming up. Shall we play?
What game would you like to play?
How about farmers?
Let's play.
Never happened to Wenceslas, I tell you. He didn't look after the kingdom at all. We should all thank God. He's finally sent us a good ruler. Just as good as his father, Charles.
Let's see what you've got.
Certainly. Have no fear.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
Here it comes.
Here's hoping. Hopefully I'll do it again. And now we'll see. Done.
Pour me one.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
No harm done. It wasn't very good anyway. And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not.
And what can I get for you?
There! That turned out all right.
A large beer for me.
Now I'll show you how it's done.
That was
Sacra!
good. It has to work out sometime. Greetings.
Greetings to you. If I was you, I'd take it. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
I've seen people play better, but never worse.
Like that?
Oh, aye. We didn't have such dice when I was young. We shaped them out of clay and played with them. and they were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
Christ, what's the hold-up? God grant you health.
If you were
nothing
smart,
serious.
you wouldn't be
You
so
didn't have much
stupid.
anyway.
Taking their time again. An ale, as usual. Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
That's
It looks
enough
like you
for
don't
me.
even want to play. The last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here.
Good day.
Bottoms up. I'll have a beer.
See, you can do it. Keep it up.
Good to see you, friend.
Well, hurrah.
I've seen people play better, but never worse.
Greetings, how are you? Good day.
Greetings to you.
When he was little, he slept inside my house.
I could go for something to eat now.
Last call is over. We're closing up for today.
God bless you.
Closing time. Come again. Tomorrow, perhaps.
What? Oh, come on!
Bloody mess.
Greetings.
How are your knees? Feeling better?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm coming.
That's handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Aye. When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
I heard about this fella who always got heartburn just before
You
it
shouldn't be
snowed.
walking around in
You
the
could team
dark.
up.
Excellent. All we need is a bloke who...
What can I do for you?
To be sunny, and we'll be wise men.
3 cripples, more like.
Innkeeper, a beer!
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Praise the Lord.
What are you doing here?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
sorted out. Hopefully. But it cost me all the money my pa left me. I even had to sell the ring for my mother-in-law. But I'm telling you, if he runs up any more debts, this is the third time. Go and see the priest. Oh, the priest gambles with them. What? You bet he does. His housekeeper told me he's got a brooch at home I lost a month ago. How did it end up there?
Are you going to bake bread?
Aye, of course.
Kurva. Burning it.
This must be the ugliest horse I've seen in my life.
This'll take a bit longer.
Christ, what a day. Jesus Christ be praised. I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave it to me for free. Christ almighty.
I hate sleeping.
This is almost done.
Aye, almost done.
Finally.
business here.
I never wanted to get without permission.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
How's this?
You won't convince me with this. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
I can't keep hitting the same place.
Noble was resting under, not for king, but because it was pissing down. All the more reason to leave it be, no? Aye, but the weather had been stormy for a few days, so one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble, but it broke his horse's back, and that pissed him off, and he wanted to pin. He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak engineers had to go.
I won't get too far without fire.
Nothing nice left here, Jake. Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be here.
I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
Maybe next time. Oof. I'm halfway there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just a bit more, and I'll be done. All finished.
Did you hear about what the bailiff is planning? I'm not interested. But this is about money. What? Go on then. He wants to fleece us again. Damn it, that's just what we need. Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others this evening to decide.
This one's gonna need some more work. Sakra! This is almost done. And that's that.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right. I'm listening.
What would you say to this?
You really won't convince me like this. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Why did I even leave the house?
There's someone up in that tree there. If I don't help him, those wolves will eat him alive.
Hey! Hey! Help me! Must be somewhere. I can't hold on much longer. Help! Off you go.
Damn it.
Get out of here! Get! Go on!
It's all right now. You can come down.
Thank God! I was starting to think I'd turn into a branch! What the hell are you doing? I'll break my legs if you don't make room for me down there. Watch out! I'm coming down! Jesus! Mary Joseph! And an arse! My foot! Ah! Sacra!
You all right?
I fucked up my bloody ankle, damn it! Thank God you were passing by. Otherwise they'd have eaten me for sure. I'm forced to check. Huntsman.
Your wife sent me.
My dear Zlata. Thank God for her. What's your name?
Henry.
And thanks to you as well, Henry. You've got to... Ah! That hurts. You've got to carry me. Christ in heaven. Of course this happens to me.
I heard you're a bit of a drinker. I see that's true.
Not as much as I'd like to be. At least then it wouldn't hurt so much.
I'll help you then.
Thank you. You can carry me to my camp. That's where... Excuse me. That's where Pepik is.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you on the way. Let's have a quick drink first, eh? Want some? I still have a swig of schnapps left.
All right. If I'm going to carry you the whole way, I'll need the strength.
You're my kind of fella. To good fortune, the treacherous bitch.
Oh, that's strong. How can you drink this stuff? Christ.
Fucking pick me up. What are you waiting for? Let's go that way.
Which way?
That way.
For Christ's sake, I can't see where you're pointing.
Turn away from the pond. Go around the bushes and keep going till you reach an old fallen tree. Yeah! The tree trunk's covered in moss. You can't miss it. It's north from here. Ow, damn it. Man, I told you to be careful. You're carrying me like a corpse.
You're as heavy as a wild boar. So stop moving so much. And that includes your mouth.
No need to get as prickly as a hedgehog. You might poke my eye out.
Oh, Christ almighty.
you putting me down for? That's the fallen tree. I can't get my bearings when I'm upside down. I know. Keep going in the same direction until you come across an anthill. Then I'll tell you what to do. Oh! What are you doing?
Oh, don't you dare puke on me. Oh. No. Don't do it.
Bloody nasty. I nearly painted your back. Here's the anthill. Look at those fellas go. They're as busy as hell. It's making me thirsty looking at them. You know what? Take me to the ale house instead.
What?
I said fuck it. Let's go for a drink. Yeah! Take me to tacos. They've got the best ale.
Are you mad? I'm not going to carry you to the tavern. We're going to your hideout.
All right. Shit. You're right. We have to find... I nearly forgot about the poor fella. Take me to the north, along the stream. There's a birch there that's split in two. A real peculiar tree. You'll know it when you see it.
Fine. As long as it's not too far.
That's the way. Not much further now. Carry on into the forest. There'll be a marker on a tree there.
A marker?
Aye. A cross carved into the tree and a pile of stones next to it. The folks that work in the woods here mark all sorts of interesting places instead. Come on. Let's move! Pepe! Pepe! Where's her big-eared boy?
Maybe he went looking for you.
Are you out of your mind? Pepe may be smart, but he's not that smart. He'll be where I tied him up.
You tied him up? Are you crazy?
What else was I supposed to do? Never mind, shut your trap. You're almost there. There it is. That's the tree. You see the mark? My hideout is just a bit further to the north. You can put me down there. What are you putting me down for? Put me down. Where's Peppy? Shucks. Let's see if I can stand up. Henry, come here.
What now?
Oof. I need a drink. And to catch my breath, here, take my water skin. Fill it up in that barrel over there. I'll just lie down here in the meantime. I'm dying of thirst here. Water! Water!
Water. Here you go.
Thanks, mate. This will clear my head. I know you've done a lot for me already, but there's something else I need. You've got to find Peppy. Whether he ran off or someone stole him, he's in trouble.
What does Peppy look like?
He's very dark, nearly black. He may not be as muscular as a regular worker, but he's quick.
So, who is this Peppy, anyway?
He's one of Lord Vonbergo's subjects. He's very kind, but can't be on his own, especially not in the woods.
Let me guess. Peppy is a horse?
What the hell did you think he was? My personal servant? Of course he's a horse. And not just any horse. Like I said, he's from Lord Vonbergo himself.
Who could have taken him? We're in the middle of the woods. There's nobody around.
You're wrong. There's been a band of poachers wreaking havoc around these parts for a while now. I haven't managed to find their camp yet. But it can't be far. I'm sure they're the ones behind it.
What are we going to do about it?
You'll have to track them down, because I'm useless in this state.
All right, I'll find him. I can't carry you all the way home on my back. Where should I start?
I tied him up by that sickly tree over there. All that's left is the cut rope. I'd start over there. There must be some tracks. Once you track him down, hop on him and ride over. He's very nice. I'm sure he'll let you. Just watch out for those thieves. If you were to take care of them as well, I surely wouldn't mind.
I'm on it. Rest up in the meantime.
Thanks, friend. And another thing. I had a hunting crossbow on the saddle. If you find that as well, keep it for your trouble.